People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now the first part of this video is good news for the circumstances and all the crime and violence that has been happening in Jamaica. And we see that the alleged leader of a Clarendon-based gang was arrested, and he is linked to murders, shooting and major armed robbery. Some people we are talking about Lord Evil. We are talking about a man that has been creating all sorts of chaos in the neighborhood, point blank and period. And it is said that he is wanted in the areas of Clarendon, St. Elizabeth and Manchester. Now people, we are talking about this man that cover the place like Google. He is covering those three major places like Google, and he is creating all sort of chaos and catastrophe. He is the crime lord. He is Lord Evil, point blank and period. So we are speaking about a young youth. We are speaking about 24-year-old Chevoy Hall, aka Munga, from farm in Effortville in Clarendon. Some people, them always say, don't do dirt where you live, don't do dirt where you sleep. But it seems like he does not care. He seems like he is dead set on creating all sorts of chaos in his backyard. So according to the report, it is said that he was captured on Sunday and charged yesterday in the court. And he is charged with a double slap away that was committed in February of 2019. So people we are talking about a couple months ago. And it is alleged that him slapped a 18-year-old boy. We are speaking about Chevoy Henry, and we are speaking about Najari Ferguson. Some people, we see that they do not care if a old people, if a picnic, if a teenager. Like me said, they are equal opportunity. MURDERERS. Them not care if slap it up on anybody. Them not care if blaze it up on anybody. Point blank and period. And it is said that this was basically a conspiracy to MURDER, because according to the Popo report, it is said that Hall and two other men committed this slap away. So we see that he is jointly charged with two other men. And it is also said that Hall was wanted by the Popo and under investigation for a robbery of a supermarket in Guinea in Clarendon. Now people, if we remember that infamous robbery that was committed on some Chinese in a them supermarket, where them basically take the people them hostage. So people, may I talk about the incident when they went in the supermarket with some tall up. May I talk about some A to the K. May I talk about some M to the 16 and some Pumpy and Rete and Lele. And it was said that after the smoke cleared, two policemen were caught up and injured and taken to the hospital. And remember, them have the people them down pan them face down pan the ground, and they left with millions of dollars. And like me said, people, that was something that was buzzing all over social media, pan YouTube, pan Facebook, all over the place. So people, we see that this man we are speaking about, Mr. Hall, we are speaking about aka Munga, him now play, because he was also wanted for some armed robberies in St. Elizabeth. And the latest incident being last week in Santa Cruz at a supermarket, where he basically did the same thing. Him and him cronies, they basically did the same thing. Them stick up the place, them freeze up the place and put everybody upon them face. And when they left with millions of dollars and some packs of cigarettes. So I guess they wanted to smoke while they were counting the loot, while they were counting the proceeds of crime. So people, we see that this is happy dance, and this is a job well done by the Popo, because sometimes we have to give credit where credit is due, and obviously they did their investigation and them get one of the most wanted man off of the road, and the people them in the community are celebrate right now. So anyway people, that is my view on the whole situation, and like I said, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Now people, this is part 3 about a video that has been buzzing all over the internet. And I am speaking about the man, I am speaking about the myth, I am speaking about the fish. I am speaking about the school of fish, and specifically the man in the white zebra suit, the man in the skin tight spandex chiffon mixed with all sort of things. Suit look like a knickers, look like a cat suit, look like a Batman suit. And people, when I made the first video, I said it seems like this man is a fish, because he looks like he was out of place in the dancehall space. He looked like a fish out of water. And people, when I made this video, I got some bashing, because people I said them kind of agree with me most of the time, but in this case they think I am thinking backwards. Now people, you have to understand that I am a street youth, and I am also a very educated person. And I've been on the street for a very, very long time before me kind of start cool out. So therefore, I see things differently. I made things differently. So my point is that I will never just go out on a limb and accuse somebody of something if I don't feel strongly about it. So anyway, the first video when I do, me say it is obviously that something is wrong with this man. It is obviously that he is kind of shaky. And people, like me say, we see the video, yeah? Take a look on the video. And now take a look at the pictures. Now people, like them say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. So therefore a video must worth about 1 billion words. Now people, me have part 3. And when you look on part 3, this is going to be worth about 1 gazillion words, if there is such a word. So anyway people, take a look on part 3 and then I'll give my piece. Now people, this is the same person that when I spoke on the start bash me and I say people can wear whatever them want to wear, and I agree. Everybody have the choice or the option to do whatever they so choose. But the point or the moral of my video is that dancehall was getting some sort of way. This is not what we expect, or this is not what we are used to in the dancehall space. So whenever we see certain sort of people start to show up in a certain sort of dressing, we have to kind of take a break and look back and step back and penetrate and see exactly what is going on. Because people, it seems like the dancehall space is now being infiltrated, and people, like me say, anybody free to go wherever they so choose. But when you go in a room, you have to do what the Romans do. You cannot come in the dancehall space where there is a certain culture of Jamaican that we don't dress a certain sort of way. So my point is that you are bringing a sort of style into something that existed way back from in the 70s, in the 60s, and coming forward to 2019. But it seems like things change, or it seems like people have an agenda and they're trying to change things. So when we look at things like these, we have to look at the underlying story. We have to look at the motive. We have to look at the action, or what these people are trying to achieve, because it seems like they are trying to infiltrate the dancehall space. And people, like we see, this happened somewhere in New York, I think. This is definitely not in Jamaica, because like me say, Jamaica get kind of freaky and kind of creepy, but not like that. So based on the video, we see that that is somewhere in foreign where people kind of watch their own business or mind their own business, or they are more tolerant, and that is cool. I have no problem with that. People can coexist. So I am just saying, based on how dancehall is based on our culture, that is shocking to us. That is not something that we are used to. So like I always say, where there is smoke, there is always fire. And like me say, if it walk like a duck, if it quack like a duck, then it is a duck. So therefore, if it splish splash like a fish, if it go on like a fish, if it whine like a fish, if it walk like a fish, if it turk like a fish, then definitely it is a fish. Point blank and period. So anyway, people, like me say, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. I am not a homophobic person. I am just a realist. I am bringing the real. I am telling you how it is in the dancehall space, and dancehall is not used to that. But anyway, like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.